joined by Stian Enger, Head of Casino of EveryMatrix. So Stian, SlotMatrix is one of the largest pure B2B aggregators in the industry according to the latest e-gaming data. What makes it stand out from its competitors?
So first of all, it's actually the largest with now more than 300 studios. What makes it stand out besides this sheer number of studios and games is also the fact that we can add more content fast, right? There's a reason why we have all this content. So we have a dedicated team that can add new content in 3 weeks. Adding content for us is not all about making a game launch. It's also about added value in forms of game replays, promotional features, jackpot feeds, live dealer feeds if it's a live deal provider, and even reconciliation. So there's a lot more to it than just launching the game, if you like.
And what are some of the biggest benefits that SlotMatrix can offer?
It's very tied to these added parts of the integration. So you can add value on top of the games to the players, which feels like the game itself. It's an overlay where you can have your free spins, you can have your challenges, you can have your tournaments, the things that increase the GGR for the operator, while it increases the fun for the player.
And what can you tell us about the SlotMatrix player behavior project that you've got launching later this month?
Yeah, so we're going to do 6 markets. We started with Brazil, and a very interesting finding so far. So the whole project for us is about making data fun, right? So we do the trump card thing that we know from when we were kids. At least I do with the cars, right, and the miles per hour and horsepower and all that. But now we're looking at KPIs of the games basically. So what's the average bet value? What features engage the players? What features bring the players back? All these things. Our focus this month is Brazil, and then we'll move on to other markets, both in Europe and North America, as we go forward.
And what are the key objectives that you're hoping to achieve with the project?
In a way, it's to enlighten the market. I mean, we have 4 billion game rounds worth of intelligence, and sharing is caring, right?
Absolutely. And then what about the key benefits to global operators as well?
It's good insight if you're already in a market, but maybe in particular if you're considering moving in, right? Do you have the content that you need? If not, call us, right?
And in light of iCasino being added to Brazil's sports betting bill, what's the data telling us about player habits in the country?
So what we see specifically for Brazil that surprised me a bit was that the games that traditionally we see succeed in Northern Europe, North America, does really well in Brazil as well. In terms of bonus rounds, for instance, that those are the games that actually bring the players back. The happiest finding for us was in top 20, 9 of the games come from our SlotMatrix exclusive product, which is a subset of SlotMatrix, which are the content basically on our RGS. So that was a happy finding for us indeed.
And Q4, what can we look forward to?
A bunch of more markets, right? Brazil is just the first one. In terms of our own products, we're focusing a lot on the gamification features on top of the game. So we'll roll out a new one very shortly called Lucky Wheel, which is basically rewards granted in the game where you spin a wheel and you get a reward if you're lucky, which can be sort of anything offered and then granted in real time.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Thank you.